It's the start of the song, and I'm feeling it strong. In this game many things go wrong, but my prediction were spot on. Can you believe it? Yeah, Jamaica did it. Raped a couple of guys on his team, made him rage and blow some steam. And if I were him, I would hyper being. After Smash, you'll have to rearrange his fucking team. Yeah. Alright, man, you can say whatever you want. I am not a rapper. I do not write songs. But what I did right there was something that I thought was very cool. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, guys, I am battling Shokkushi from my Skype account. I was challenging, looking for an OU match, and he decided to appear and, accept my challenge. And there we go. As you can see, Torterra is not an OU Pokemon, but my team also consists of only Pokemons that I love to use. So as you can see, we're gonna kick it off with Torterra versus Jirachi, I believe it was, and I'm gonna go for the lead seed, and it was a very bad move on my part, because at the pregame window, where you get to see each other's team, I saw that he had a Celebi, and there was high probability that he would go for his Celebi to avoid the lead seed. So I should have gone for a switch or an Earthquake to deal at least a little bit of damage, but it didn't went my way, so that's unfortunate. I'm gonna bring out my win right here, which is my Black Charizard. He's gonna go for the Perish Song for some random reason. I have no idea why he did that. Now, me predicting or anticipating the switch here into his physical attacker Gyarados, which is definitely the best counter to Charizard at this point. I wanted to go for the Will-O-Wisp, but I missed the first time. But on the second time, I do hit him and I get the burn. Unfortunately, he has the move Thunder Wave and paralyzes my Charizard, rendering him completely useless for the rest of the match. He can only be a death fodder at this point, because a speedy Charizard is an awesome Charizard. A paralyzed Charizard is just dead meat. Absolutely. Now here I do make an awesome prediction. I know that he will probably predict the switch into something else, but he will never predict the switch into a ground type Pokemon, aka my Torterra or Shelterra. And he goes for the Thunder Wave, and definitely works out in my favor, because I mean, he just gave me a free switch here, and that's awesome. So I know there is a high probability once again that he will make a switch into Celebi one more time. And so I was like, you know what, this time I'm not going to switch. I'm just going to go for the Wood Hammer, just to see if he decided to go for the Celebi. I would at least do a little bit of damage and see just how far Torterra can go up against that Celebi. It doesn't really go that far, because judging by the amount of damage that it did is absolutely nothing. And I am pretty sure that a Celebi probably has Giga Drain or Recover or something along those lines that can pretty much bring that Pokemon back to full health. So it's completely useless to use Torterra against that thing. So I am going to make a switch into Win, aka my Black Charizard, aka my paralyzed Black Charizard, and he's going to go for the U-turn as he brings out his Jirachi, shiny Jirachi by the way, and he starts flinching my Charizard. And I was like, hell no, dude, get the fuck out of here. I am going to make a switch into my own luckiest, aka my own Jirachi, because I mean, are we gonna, headbutt each other the whole time? I'm fine with that, but I don't think you want to do that. Therefore, I'm going to use the U-turn here, predicting an awesome switch, and you went exactly into the Pokemon that I did in fact predict, because Donphan is the absolutely amazing, I mean, the best counter for Jirachi, period, on this match. That's what I'm talking about. That guy is a big threat to my Jirachi, so I knew that he would go for that. Therefore, I go for the U-turn, bring out my Starmie, make him switch once again into his Celebi. I do predict him completely. I go for the Ice Beam and completely catch him off guard. That Celebi just sustains some great damage right there, just for the stupidity of his own trainer. Well, I mean, it's not in stupidity, it's just common knowledge, right? But I just, I got my predictions and stuff on this game. I mean, like, I was playing correctly and I loved it. So this guy's going to go for the Giga Drain, as I don't know, what did I do? I know, wait, I was faster, wasn't I? No, what did I do? I don't remember. Well, whatever, I did something, and right now I'm gonna make a switch here, because I don't want to stay in on the off chances of that guy going for another Giga Drain. So I'm definitely going to bring out something that is 4 times resistant to that move. Therefore, I'm going to bring out my Jamaica to resist that move, and it did in fact resist it so beautifully. I mean, look at the amount of damage that the Giga Drain did to my Jamaica. It is absolutely nothing, and I am very grateful about that. Now, keep in mind that my Jamaica is not your standard speed boost Jamaica. It is the tinted lens ability, choice packs, motherfucking monster in the house. Jamaica Bug Buzz goes and fucking completely destroys that Gyarados. I mean, that's going to be amazing, because if you guys know Gyarados, Gyarados is one of the Pokemons that by nature has amazing special defense. You don't even have to train that Pokemon in special defense. It already has amazing special defense. And even though that Bug Buzz was not super effective because of Tinted Lens, I mean, oh my, that did just a lot of damage. And I am very happy I'm running this Jamega because this thing is a beast. And I mean, look at that. I mean, look at that. That's so much. This guy is just fucking raping faces over here. I mean, he takes down a Gyarados, which is supposed to be a big ass counter to Jamega, other than you know something else along the lines of Charizard or something like that. But he takes down Donphan, he takes down Gyarados, and then he brings out his Scizor, and I go for the Bug Buzz, and that, oh my, look at the damage. I mean, look at the freaking damage. It does about 70% damage. I mean, like, that's unreal. That is so unbelievable. That was amazing. And I know that Jamega by nature has a very decent defense stats. Therefore, I know that I can at least leave one bullet punch and go for another Bug Buzz and just fucking destroy his entire team. I mean, I've already taken out 3 of his Pokemons, and this just shows how amazing Jamega Tinted Lens ability is. I mean, this guy is just a monster. So anyways, he's gonna bring out his Jirachi in here, and I have this weird ass feeling that this guy is choiced in some way, but I still cannot figure out which one item that guy is holding. Is it the choice bags? Is it the choice band? Is it the choice scarf? What is it? I have no idea. I am going to sacrifice my Charizard to bring out my star, because I know this guy is locked into Ice Punch. And I know that I have the opportunity to go for the recover here and bring myself back to full health. Well, not necessarily full health, but at least enough HP to fucking troll the living shit out of this Jirachi, because usually those things troll me all the time, but this time I'm gonna troll you. And well, actually I did not end up taking down the Donphan. What was I talking about? It doesn't really matter. You know, the fact of the matter here is that Jamega did an amazing job. That's all I'm trying to say. And I'm gonna go for the Rapid Spin to spin away those freaking Stealth Rocks, because I still want to use my Jamega once again. And every time that I make a switch, Stealth Rocks is gonna be dealing a lot of damage to my team, and I don't want that. I just don't want that. So Rapid Spin away, then go for the Surf, take down that freaking Donphan out of the way, and then he brings out his Jirachi once more. Now I'm thinking he's gonna lock himself into Iron Head, obviously, because I mean, why would you even choose Ice Punch? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, you can get the off chances of freezing me are very low, even though you have Serenagrace, but you know, I think that Iron Head was the perfect move for him to go to. Now this shit is going to hit the fan, ladies and gentlemen, because this guy is going to flinch me from, I don't know, from China to fucking the Netherlands. This guy is just fucking going to flinch me all the time. It's unreal. I don't know how many turns this guy is going to flinch me, but it definitely is going to flinch me a couple of turns. And it was so frustrating at the time, because I was thinking, now if you just give me the chance to just go for the Surf, to just go for the Recover, to just at least Rapid Spin and do a little bit of damage, even if it's just 1 HP or something like that, just do not flinch me again. I mean, this guy has flinched me for like 7 turns already. It's freaking unreal. Sometimes I really am afraid of Jirachi. I mean, I never get this kind of luck, I gotta tell you, but every time that I face one of those Jirachi, they always just fucking go ape shit on me, and they flinch the living crap out of my team. And as you could see right there, he got a couple of turns, continuously freaking flinches all over the place. But now I do get the opportunity to go for the Recover, and now he notices that there is just no way that you are actually going to damage my Starmie with that stupid Jirachi of yours. So he's gonna make the switch into Celebi. I am going to go for the Surf, because at this point in this match, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sacrifice my star. I don't really care. I'm just gonna go for the Surf and just do as much damage as I can. But then a bell ringed in my head, and I was like, no, wait a second. I'm just gonna keep this guy for Jirachi just as a check, right? So I made a switch into Luckiest, aka my own Jirachi. And, you know, things are looking not too bad. He goes for the U-turn, sends out his Powerhouse, aka his freaking Hexorus. And what do you know? What do you know? Jirachi, my own Jirachi, is faster than his. And on top of it, he goes for the Sword Dance. I mean, he just bite himself in the ass. I mean, dude, what you do there, son? What did you just do? You could just have, I mean, you could have gone for Earthquake and, you know, freaking killed me right there, but you instead decided to go for the sword dance, and that just costed you your freaking Hexers, which was probably the only Pokemon on your team that could potentially do great damage to my team. Because I mean, I have this freaking Starmie up in here, and I made a freaking wrong prediction here, because he goes for the U-turn, predicting the switch back into Starmie. But then he gets a crit, and that was not fair. That was absolutely not fair. After getting so many flinches, it's just not fair that he is getting freaking hacks on me. That's bullshit. But anyways, I'm going to recover a little bit of health because of leftovers. I'm going to bring myself to 69, and then I'm going to hit this guy to the face with an ice beam, and I get a freeze hacks. Man, just how cool is this game going, actually? I mean, look at this shit. First, he gets like a 12 turns flinch on me. Then he proceeds to go for the U-turn and get a freaking critical hit on me. But then my Starmie was like, oh, yo, bitch, I'm gonna get your ass. He goes for the ice beam and freezes the only chance. Well, at least he doesn't even have a chance anymore. I mean, only Celebi was the only potential threat to my Starmie. I mean, as long as this guy does not use U-turn with his Jirachi, there is no freaking way that he will kill my Starmie, but instead he goes for it and, you know, ends up finishing my Starmie. But however, Nature Cure is gonna kick in, of course, and that's gonna cure Celebi, because that thing is just a freaking troll and I hate it. And anyways, now that Starmie is out of the way, I think that I should go all offensive on this bitch. So I'm going to bring out my Jamega. I know that Celebi is 4 times weak to bug type attacks, aka bug buzz, and that is definitely going to devastate that Celebi. Celebi is gonna go down, and it's funny because Celebi has the exact same shiny color of Viridian that now that I notice it. And freaking hell, what did you know? This Jirachi is actually Choice Scarfed. I all the time thought it was Choice Banded for some random reason. He goes for the Fire Punch, you know, finished off my Jamega, which is unfortunate, but Jamega did an amazing job in this game. I'm so glad that I choose that Pokemon to be in my favorite team so far. And, you know, he proceeds to go for another Fire Punch because he does not have any other choice. He's choiced into freaking Fire Punch because of his Choice Scarf. And I'm going to take this off chances, you know, to just go for the crunch and just finish off the battle, because there is no freaking way this guy's going to win this match. There is no way. Not even if he gets a crit, not even if he gets a burn. No freaking way. I am the victor, 3-0. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the, you know, the little rap at the beginning. And other than that, if you guys want to hear more of those raps, those random texts that I write, you know, leave it down in the comments, because the more you let me know in the comments, the more motivation that actually converts to for me to actually go ahead and make an actual song sometime in the future. But however, guys, thank you very much for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Like the freaking video because you're awesome, and I'll see you guys later.